Hello everyone, and welcome to my second video about Reformed English. In this video I'm going to be talking about the pronouns of Reformed English versus the ones that we find in just simple standard English like I'm speaking right now. Alright? So as you can see, we have this table of pronouns right here, and on the side we have first person, second person, and third person, or as I would say in Reformed English, one person, ooth person, and threeth person. And then of course up here we have singular, and over here we have plural. So you might notice that this is pretty consistent with standard English. It's simply me. However, in English there's also another pronoun that occupies that spot, which is I. But who really needs an I if you could just start the sentence with me? I mean, there's really no difference between I and me. However, I did decide to do we and us for the first person plural, although I originally decided that it was going to be just we. However, there was another YouTuber that made a good point that we could be used for talking about every person in the room, and us could be used for a group of people talking to one person. So for example, if you were going to say we won the lottery, then you'd be talking about everybody in the room. However, if it was just your friend and you who won the lottery and you were talking to a third party, then you'd say us won the lottery. Or in Reformed English, because there's only a d at the end for a past tense, we would be saying wind. I'll get to that later on in another video. Alright? And so here we have the pronoun yo. Now I would be using you if it weren't for the fact that if I was going to make it possessive, which would be apostrophe z, it would be use, which would be a homophone with another word. And I'm going to avoid homophones in this language. So I decided, how about let's just use yo. And for the plural we have y'all. I decided we could just use the word that a lot of Southerners might use, so that we don't have to do yo and yo again for the plural. I mean, it could be a real help sometimes for addressing a crowd. And then for third person singular we have it. That's right, there's no he or she, because, well, what if you encounter a person, say on the internet or something, where they have a username that's kind of inconspicuous, so you don't know the gender of the person, so it kind of gets annoying to just say he or she. You could just say it. And I really don't care if people are saying, oh, but he and she, well, we're supposed to have he and she because we're humans. And yet we use it for animals too. Well, they're alive, so let's just get used to it. So let's just say it. And by the way, we already say it, for example, in who is it, when somebody's knocking on the door or something. Alright? And now for the third person plural, we have them. There's no they. It's kind of a similar situation with I and me, where you could just use me. So I decided we could just use them. So I guess that's the summary of all the Reformed English pronouns. Comes to about 7 pronouns. And I hope you like it. If you have any questions or comments, please tell me in the comments section below.